burning villages.
Stop burning villages.
India will not be.
Stop burning villages.
He will change everything.
Stop burning villages.
Stop hatred in India.
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 Stop hatred in India. Manipur violence.
Stop 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 Manipur violence. Stop violence in India.
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 Stop violence in India. Stop violence in India.
Make India a peaceful country.
Make India a peaceful country.
Make
Sir,
India a
sir.
peaceful country.
Make India a 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 peaceful country.
Stop violence in India.
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 Stop hatred in India.
Stop hatred in India.
Stop hatred in India.
Stop hatred in India.
People have to see you.
Stop hatred in India.
Yeah, please come in and stand in the line.
People in India.
Stop killing people in India.
Stop killing people in India.
Stop killing people in India.
Stop.
No second line, please. No second line.
Stop burning houses in India.
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 Stop burning churches in India.
Stop burning churches in India. Stop burning churches in India.
Should cry, mama.
Stop burning churches in India.
Here.
Stop burning churches in India.
Stop rape 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 in India.
Stop hatred 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 in India.
Stop Manipur violence. Stop Manipur violence.
Stop Manipur violence.
Stop Manipur violence.
Stop Manipur violence.
Stop Manipur violence.
Stop Manipur violence.
We don't want fascist India.
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 Make India a peaceful country.
Make India a peaceful country. Make India a peaceful country.
Make India a peaceful country.
Make India a peaceful country.
Make India a peaceful country.
Make
India a peaceful country.
Make India a peaceful country.
Stop hatred in India.
Stop hatred in India.
We want justice. 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 Down, down, RSS.
That is thing in US, and Hindutva force are more strong in US. So RSS force has spread in US a lot, and then the Hindutva force in US are more strong. They're just stopping the congressmen to speak against Modi. So do you have any thoughts on that, or do you think that it's how strong is Hindutva force here? And you got threat from them?
Justice.
The Hindutva force.
Justice. 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 Stop Manipur genocide. Stop Manipur genocide. Stop Manipur genocide.
Stop Manipur genocide!
Stop Manipur genocide. 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 Stop Manipur genocide.
We want
Justice! 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 Justice!
Justice. 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 Now. Justice. Now. Justice.
Yeah, I know. That's the only part. He's living
Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now.
We want
Justice.
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 We want
Justice. Stop Manipur genocide. Stop Manipur genocide.
Stop Manipur genocide.
Stop Manipur genocide!
Resist Hindutva. Resist Hindutva. Resist Hindutva.
Racist Hindutva!
We want
Justice.
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 Yeah, we started.
But we can do the housekeeping.
We will do for like 5-10 minutes, big one, and then we will start. Okay.
Okay.
So
You can tell.
in another 5 minutes, inshallah, we will have speeches. We have the representation and the
Oh, good. There are people asking for this.
How much?
Can I talk to you?
No, we should have said this in churches also. You know, Sunnyvale Church.
This guy has been fasting
No,
for
I
last
remember.
6 days.
What area?
Hungry strike.
Peter, huh? And Rofana didn't.
I don't know that he is going to talk, but he should. He will be. I think. No, we have. I don't know. Have you registered it? I think tomorrow they have a town hall with him. Make sure you register it.
Oh,
Register is come early and then be there.
No, I don't want to bring something. I want to bring it if I want to bring it with me.
because in Sunnyvale there is a church, you know. They are very active.
All right, brothers and sisters, let's spread up. It's not the end, okay? Let's spread up and start again. We want justice. 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 What do we want?
Justice!
What do we want?
Justice!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want?
No!
When do we want? No! Our voices have to go to India, so please put the energy there. What do we want?
Justice!
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 When do we want?
No!
When do we want? No! When do we want? No! When do we want?
No!
When do we want?
No!
What do we want?
Justice!
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 When do we want?
No!
Stop Manipur genocide!
Stop Manipur genocide!
Put yourself as if it is your own house burning, brothers and sisters. That is why we are standing here, not to just, give me very small energy here. Put that energy into it. Stop Manipur genocide!
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 Stop Manipur genocide now!
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 Stop Manipur genocide now.
Stop Manipur genocide now!
Stop Manipur genocide now.
Make this announcement, right? Okay, yeah. All right. Brothers and sisters, irrespective of our caste, creed, religion, we are standing here for justice. This is a moment of honor for all of us to come out from our homes, leaving all our important work, because our heart cries for what is happening in Manipur, what is happening across India, what is happening with the different communities, and we are standing here for justice. So please be proud of you standing here, because this is what every religion says. To stand for humanity, to stand for justice. Wherever injustices are happening, we need to stop it, and we need to stand for it. And that's what we are doing here. Thank you so much. You can see here multiple organizations, Ambedkar King Study Circle, Indian American Muslim Council, and also NAMTA. I think the president of it is there, but we will get started with the speeches, inshallah. Are you going to speak, ma'am? Yeah, please. Can you repeat this for me?
Hi, my name is Surendrajit Kaur and I represent the Sikh community here in Fremont and San Jose. I personally am outraged at what is happening in Manipur. We are raising a slogan here, justice for Manipur or justice for women. Can you imagine, as a woman or a man, your wife, your sister, your mother getting raped? And can there be any justice for them? Can any one of you tell me, if that happened to me, would there be any justice? No. Those monsters need to be hanged. This government needs to be held accountable.
Yes. We need accountability.
We need accountability.
We need
Accountability.
We need
Accountability.
We need rapists hanged.
We need rapists hanged.
We need rapists hanged.
We need rapists hanged.
I am not from that community. Why am I here? Why do I feel the pain of my sisters and my brothers that are getting killed? I can feel it to the core. I know we come here, we say I feel the pain, but it is hard to express or feel that pain until or unless you have gone through that. Sikhs as community have been going through this pain since before 1947. In 1984, my mothers, my sisters were gang raped by these government-sponsored groups in the capital of India. But we, as human beings, do not get outraged when somebody else is getting oppressed. We, as like-minded humans, need to raise our voice. Does not matter if it is my community or if it's somebody else's community. We are all human beings. That's what makes us humans. If we cannot empathize with the people that are not my people, we are less than a human. Yes. Those monsters that are committing those crimes, they are less than animals. Even animals have some ethics. They do the things the way nature made them. Human beings are the only beings on this earth that can turn into bloody monsters. We need to raise our voices.
Yes.
The reason why I am here, I could not make it to the Palo Alto protest because of some family engagements. I will always be standing with anyone or everyone that is getting oppressed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel the pain to the core. It is not just to feel, these are not just the words. I live it every day. My day starts with, how can I get justice for my people or anybody that is oppressed? Sikhs have not gotten justice since 1984. The cases are still pending in the courts. Those monsters are still enjoying the government positions. They're the MPs, they're the whoever they are. The law is protecting them. Are they human beings? No. I don't know. I don't know what else I can say. We will always raise our voice, and we as oppressed people need to get united. My community is very organized, and we speak up. I was interviewed by I would say an Indian spy when we were are killed by Indian government agencies in UK. UK government did not allow for an independent autopsy of it, because that will show what was the cause of the death. His sister and his mother wanted to come over to UK for his funeral. UK government did not allow that.
Shame, shame.
And our people, his mother and his sister, wanted his body to be transported to Punjab so they can hold his last services. Indian government denied that. They are even scared of our dead bodies. If we are strong, they are going to be even scared of us. As people, we are strong. The problem is that we do not unite. If I didn't get hurt, I don't feel the pain. So let's start doing that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I would like to now, before I call upon, let me just say a few words here, why we are standing and what is the reason for that. Brothers and sisters, once again, I want to thank each and every one of you that you came out from your busy schedules and you have gathered here because you care for the cause. You know what is happening in India and you want to stand for that justice. If you see this flyer, what is there? Azim bhai, can you please raise it? Can you come here and raise? Can you please come on this side? Since May 3rd, 60,000 have become homeless. 145 plus lives lost. 6,200 plus houses were burned. Brothers and sisters, we are talking about 6,200 houses burned. 300 plus places of worship, churches have been burned. 170 plus villages have been burned. Can you just imagine the magnitude of the atrocities which is happening on this community? It's a shame if the government is not taking any action on it. From the BayArea Indian American community, we are deeply pained and concerned by the escalating violence in Manipur, resulting in the tragic loss of innocent lives and the displacement of communities across the state. Today, we have assembled to voice our protest against the inaction of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Indian government in effectively addressing this crisis and restoring peace in Manipur. The unyielding cycle of violence and senseless killings in Manipur demands immediate action from the highest authorities of Indian government. The Indian government's failure to apprehend and prosecute the perpetrators has only perpetuated the situation, leaving communities vulnerable and in distress. As responsible citizens, we are here standing, urging our Prime Minister Modi to demonstrate strong leadership during this critical moment. We implore him to break his silence on this matter and take all necessary measures to restore peace in Manipur and provide essential aid to the affected communities. Moreover, we call upon our representative, Congressman Rok Khanna, who holds a significant role of co-chair in the India caucus, to stand in unwavering solidarity with the victims of the Manipur violence.
Speak out, bro!
Speak up, bro!
Speak out, bro!
Speak up, bro!
Speak out, bro!
Speak up, bro! We humbly request him to raise awareness about this pressing issue within the United States Congress and use his platform to condemn the ongoing violence in Manipur, advocating for restoration of peace and stability in the region. Brothers and sisters, as you can see here, we have Peter coming all the way from the East Coast. And what is he doing? From last 6 days, he is on a hunger strike, just asking for the justice for the Manipur victims, the Cook-Zomi community, and the violence which is happening there. Thank you so much, Peter.
Thank you.
We need Peters. We need more Peters like this. This is one soul who have been sitting here, and inspired by him, I have here Shan. Where are you, Shan? Shan is here, who is also on a hunger strike from last 6 days. And there is another lady back in India. There were multiple people back in India, right? Kirti? Kirti is also from last 6 days on a hunger strike. What are all these people talking about? It is not their community. It is not something, they are not Cook-Zomis, but they are standing for justice. And that's what every religion, doesn't matter to which religion you belong to, that we always stand for justice. It always teaches first the humanity. If you are not human, then you cannot be a good preacher also. So first try to become, and we are standing here because we believe in that humanity. That is what our religion also teaches us. So thank you so much, brothers and sisters. With that, I would like to call on the, Amy.
Manipur ki baat.
Manipur ki baat, not man ki baat. Let us say that. जोर से बोलेंगे. Manipur ki baat.
Not man ki baat.
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 Stop man ki baat.
Stop man ki baat.
Stop Manipur ki baat.
Stop Manipur ki baat.
Stop man ki baat.
Stop Manipur ki baat.
Stop man ki baat.
Start Manipur ki baat.
Stop Manipur ki baat.
Stop Manipur ki baat.
I would like to now call on Annie Koruga, who is an officer of the Alameda County Democratic Party here today, standing with us in solidarity. Thank you for coming here, Annie. And we would like you to say a few words. Thanks a lot.
Of course. Hello, I'm Annie Karuga, and I serve as an officer of the Alameda County Democratic Party. I'm here with a simple message. The Democratic Party has had a long, long history of standing with people who are experiencing oppression, who are experiencing violence on a personal level or a systemic level. And so we're here in solidarity today with all of the women of Manipur, with all of the people in Manipur who are experiencing systemic violence. Right? We understand that as the Democratic Party in a very, very diverse county, which we're proud of, right? We are proud to be a diverse community. It makes us strong. But that means that we need to understand, we need to know, and we need to listen to people with diverse issues. We can't just pretend that things that might not be going on right here in our county for the most part don't exist. Instead, we need to engage. We need to reach out to the community. And we need to understand, right, that not only is violence on a personal level wrong, of course it's wrong, it needs to be stopped, and of course the perpetrators need to be put in jail. But we also need to understand and look at and examine the systems which allow this violence to happen time and time and time again. Right? On both of these levels, violence is wrong, violence is bad. And so we want to make space for people that are more directly impacted by this issue, right, than me, than the Democratic Party. But the Democratic Party has your back. We stand in solidarity with you. And as we continue to fight for justice on this issue and on all other issues, the party has your back. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm Annie Karuga, an officer of the Alameda County Democratic Party, and I stand in solidarity with you.
Shame Rokhanna, shame Rokhanna for inviting Modi.
All right. All right. Thank you. Now I would like to call on the, we have a Cook-Zomi community representative here. The organization is Namta, and Sister Niang is here with us. She was there last weekend also, and she was there at Palo Alto. I'm seeing her at multiple different protests, traveling and telling people what exactly is happening at Ground Zero. Without any further ado, I would like to call Sister Niang here to please tell us about a few words about what's happening there. Thank you so much for your participation.
Hello?
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
Hello, do you see me?
Yes, Sister Nia.
Do you see me?
Yes, we do. This way. Hold.
I asked if you see me
No, it's not coming, yeah?
because I am a Kuki Zomi woman, and not many people know that we exist in this world.
No, we can't hear.
Yes, we
Okay,
are seeing you. We are standing for you.
Can you try?
We stand for you.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Keep it like this, very close.
Get it closer to your mouth.
Do you see me?
Yes!
I am a Kuki Zomi woman
We are with you.
from Imphal, Manipur.
Wait.
I'm going to take that as a distress signal for the Kuki Zomis.
Distress signal for India.
I'm going to start again.
Get closer.
Do you see me?
Yes!
We stand with you.
I am Niang Hangzo, a Kuki Zomi woman from Imphal, Manipur. I ask if you see me because not many people know that we exist.
It's good.
Yeah. It's good.
Let us speak.
Not many people in the world know that Kuki Zomi exist. They certainly don't know that we are target of genocide in Imphal, Manipur, a state-sponsored genocide. My mother, who's 86 years old, told me when I finally spoke to her on 7th May that this was the second time she had to flee for her life from a war. The first time was in 1942, Second World War, when the Japanese bombed Imphal. And the second time was on May 3rd, 2023, when the rabid Meitei mob came and attacked our colony, and my family had to flee and take refuge in ill-equipped army camps. Thank God they're safe now. This is a war by the 53% of the population against the 16% Kuki Zomi.
Oh.
The 53% Meitei consumed 98% of the budget for over 70 years. They have development, they have infrastructure, they have advanced facilities in the valley for themselves, and nothing in the hills for the tribal Kuki Zomi. They have legislative power with 40 seats out of 60 in the state assembly. I'm here representing NAMTA, North American Manipur Tribal Association. I'm also here as a member of the victim family because my family, all 28 members, had to flee for their life and they are now internally displaced. NAMTA, North American Manipur Tribal Association, is as old as this war. The North American diaspora of the Kuki Zomi came together and created this as a reaction to the trauma and pain our families endured. I stand here today in solidarity with the 60,000 displaced. Out of those 60,000, there are more than 40,000 are Kuki Zomi. Out of the 4,500 killed, more than 120 are Kuki Zomi. We are disproportionately impacted, even though we are only 16% of the population. I'm also here standing with you, and you together with me are standing in solidarity with our young men who put their lives on hold, their education on hold, because they were forced to take up arms to defend our land and our villages. Until today, they are relentlessly attacked by the state forces, the Manipur Police Commandos, and their two militant groups, Aramba Tengdol and Meitei Lipun. On Thursday, the 27th, a young man, a father of 5, Loon Min Thang, was killed when his Kuki Zomi village was attacked by 20 armored vehicles carrying Meitei commandos and militants. It is still ongoing. Just because you don't hear about it doesn't mean it's not going. Our people are constantly under attack, relentlessly, every night.
Stop Manipur genocide!
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 Stop genocide on Cookie Zumi!
Stop genocide on Cookie Zumi!
Brothers and sisters, I need your voices.
And
Stop
lastly,
genocide!
Stop genocide! And lastly, I'm standing here with you all in solidarity with the Cookie Zomi women who've been disproportionately large in number assaulted and sexually assaulted in this war. Most of you may have heard of this war because of that viral video that came out on July 19th. It is shocking and shameful that we need video evidence for justice to take place.
Shame.
The Chief Minister, Biren Singh, said there are hundreds such evidence, such incidents, and that is why he put a ban on the internet to stop the truth from coming out.
Shame, shame, Biren Singh!
Shame on him.
Shame, shame, Biren Singh!
Shame, shame.
Shame, shame, Biren Singh!
Shame, shame, Biren Singh.
But the truth will prevail, and will prevail. They will come out. And we need global voices to raise the issue of Manipur crisis. And I thank you for being here to do that.
We are with you.
We are with you!
We stand with Cookie Zumi!
We stand with Cookie Zumi!
We stand with Cookie Zumi!
We stand with Cookie Zomi.
We stand with Cookie Zumi!
We stand with Cookie Zomi.
But the big question here is, why are the Cookie Zomi being attacked? Why are we driven from our homes? Why are we driven like cattle from our home? And why do they continue to attack us? Why? It is all about our land, tribal land, our land, that is protected by the Constitution of India, Article 371C. They want our land. The Meiteis have always wanted our land because they are confined in the valley, which is only 10%. But that 10% is fertile. Our 90% of the hills has only 10% arable. It's hard scrabbled. It is a land that is difficult to cultivate, but it has provided sustenance for centuries and generations of our people. On those beautiful hills of Manipur, the hard scrabbled land, lies the bones of the tribals. Generations of our ancestors are buried. Generations of our ancestors and people today cultivate to take whatever sustenance to provide and feed our people. And this is the land that they want to grab and take. But there are bigger players here. The atrocities, the accoutrements of weapons that we've seen, sponsored by the state and God knows from somewhere else, the atrocities, the ferocity of the attack, the butchery that's been inflicted upon our people, tells me that there are bigger players here. There are puppets and there are puppet masters. This does not represent the Manipur I know. It does not also represent the Meitei people. Even though they have lust for our land, the atrocities and the savagery is unprecedented. There are fingerprints of outside bad actors in this war. And they are after our land, the tribal land.
Respect the Constitution.
Respect the Constitution!
Respect the Constitution.
Respect the Constitution!
Respect the Indian Constitution.
Respect the Indian Constitution!
Respect the Indian Constitution.
Respect the Indian Constitution!
Respect the Indian Constitution.
We tribals are generally laid back. But if you come between a tribal woman and her land, and if you come between a tribal man and his land, you will see that we will not stop fighting for our land to our last breath.
We are with you, Cookie Zomi people.
We are with you, Cookie Zumi people.
We are with you, Cookie Zomi people.
We tribal are laid back We can let things pass, but not if you come after our land. It does not matter that we are small in number. It does not matter that we are barely over 500,000 strong in number. But we will fight. In the blood that's flowing through those veins and arteries are the DNA of our warrior ancestors. The warrior ancestors who the Métis Kingdom could never subdue. Manipur today is a construct of the British. The tribals were never under the Métis. It was an uneasy alliance to become part of India, but the tribals were never under the Métis. We were forced to become part of Manipur, but we are never going to be under them. Psychologically, mentally, the state construct is not helpful for us. We've been marginalized for 70 years. There's inequity in funding, there's inequity in development, and we've been marginalized too long.
We need justice.
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 The silence of the center government is taxing approvals. If they don't speak up, the war will continue. The center government can stop this if they want to in 1 second. They have the might of the Indian army, they have the political powers, but their silence is complicit. They are complicit in the death of the Kuki-Zomi people. When Modi spoke out after 77 days when the viral video came out, he talked about the shame that India faced because the viral video shocked everybody and it was disgusting. But he talked of it as if this was an isolated incident. He never addressed the underlying reasons why this happened. He never addressed the war. He spoke for 36 seconds. I can hold my breath longer than 36 seconds.
Wake up, Modi!
Modi, wake up!
Wake up, Modi!
Shame Modi.
Shame,
Thank you
Modi!
for coming here, but I ask that you do something for us, for the Kuki-Zomi people. We need to raise collective voice to condemn what's happening in Manipur. If our condemnation rings through the universe, it will change the mind of the lawmakers here. And if we raise our voice so loud, Modi will hear it in India. When you go home today after this, please write to your senators, write to your representatives, and tell them to bring this motion to the House. Tell them to do this. The European Union has done it on July 12th.
Right.
Fiona Bruce, the special envoy to the UK Prime Minister, the special envoy of religious freedom, brought it up in UK Parliament. Why can't the United States bring this to motion in the House?
Wake up, wake up, Biden, wake up!
Wake up, wake up, Biden, wake up!
Wake up, wake up, Biden, wake up!
Wake up, wake up, Biden, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, Rokana, wake up!
Wake up, Rukana, wake up!
Wake up, wake up, Rokana, wake up!
Wake up, Rukana, wake up!
They chased us out of our houses. They burned our cars. They looted. They killed. They beheaded. They immolated and they raped us. Why would we want to stay among the Métis anymore?
Stop Manipur genocide!
Stop Manipur genocide.
Stop Manipur genocide!
Stop Manipur genocide.
Stop Manipur genocide!
Stop Manipur genocide!
We want
Justice.
When do we want?
Now.
When do we want?
Now.
When do we want?
Now!
They forced us to defend. They forced us to risk our lives, risk the lives of a young man to defend ourselves. We cannot go live among them anymore. And they reduced everything we had to ashes. But we will rise. The Kuki-Zomi will rise from the ashes. We will rise and we will thrive. We will thrive in our own land, in our own terms. And we, Kuki-Zomi, will get our own separate state. Zindabad. Inqilab.
Zindabad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sister Nian. We came to know what atrocities are happening exactly from the ground zero from Sister Nian. It takes a lot of courage to even talk about that. So really appreciate your presence at these events. Brothers and sisters, I just want to make an announcement. On August 19, 2023, from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on 20589 Homestead Road, there is a Ambedkar King Study Circle conference, and the topic is building a caste-free, equitable society from the grassroots. Professor Ajanta Subramaniam, Professor William T. Armalane, Professor Thomas Blom Hansen, and Dr. Murli Shan Mugavilan will be the speakers there. We will have a speaker from AKSC conference, but prior to that, I would like to call on the co-founder of Hindus for Human Rights, Mr. Raju Rajgopal. He's our a big friend, and he has always been there for all the human rights issues. I would like to personally thank him and his organization for standing with us. Give them a big round of applause. Now, without further ado, you guys, the floor is all yours. Thank you everyone for coming here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, missing so many other things that you could be doing with your families. Thank you. I'm from Hindus for Human Rights, an organization started in 2019 to resist Hindutva and to fight caste discrimination. As I look around, I wish, even the thousands of Hindus that are in this area, that there will be a few more Hindus here with solidarity with Manipur. That's what our fight is all about, besides standing against Hindutva, is to try to mobilize, try to get to the Hindu community here about what is happening in their own country. And for a lot of reasons, including complete domination of the media, many people are still completely unaware of what's happening in Manipur. And it's a shame. It's a shame. It's even more of a shame that our elected Indian American Congress people who know everything, who are briefed by the State Department, they know exactly what is going on in Manipur and elsewhere under the Modi regime, have continued to remain completely silent.
Shame,
and that is a matter of shame. Shame, Rokhanna.
Shame, Rokhanna.
Shame, Raja Krishnamurthy. Now, our concern, our good friend Peter is here with us. Despite the hunger strike he's on, he's traveled across the country, and I'm looking forward to hearing from him. So he's been exchanging messages with Rokhanna, trying to convince him that this is the time for him to take a stand, or else we would have to consider him to be part of the Hindutva gang. And some of the latest interviews and so forth clearly shows that he is leaning towards Hindutva, and we must resist. This is here. This is American politics, where we can make a difference by writing to all of our Congress members to take a stand on human rights in India, and Hindus for Human Rights will be with all of you in that endeavor. Thank you, and let's save Manipur.
Let's
save Manipur. Save Indian democracy. Save Indian democracy. Save Hinduism. Save India.
Save India.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nana Rajgopal, for that inspirational speech. Now I would like to call on brothers and sisters. We are privileged to have our representation from Sikh community also. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. We have a coordinator of Fremont Gurudwara, Mr. Kashmir is here. He will say a few words. I would like to thank the Gurudwara for standing with us in this fight. And without further ado, Mr. Kashmir, the floor is all yours.
Give him a big round of applause.
I have to press it.
Yeah.
From Sikh community and Sikh Gurdwara, I'm not here to show solidarity. We are in solidarity with the Manipur victim. Manipur incident is not just an incident, and this is not going to be the first one or last one until we unite together. This is a systematic cleansing, state-sponsored program to kill minorities in India. It was in 1984 with the Sikhs, then it was with Muslim brothers in Gujarat, then now it's in Manipur, next gonna be in some other state. They are doing it in a way like, they put us in a separate boxes and they're attacking each box at one time. Until we join hands, we show solidarity. I will again correct myself, not showing solidarity, but be in solidarity with each other. Hold each other's hand. India is proclaiming that it is the world's biggest democracy, but it's the actually biggest dictatorship right now. They are actually doing this cleansing on the name of, you can call it, religion, you can call it on a different system. Ukizomi is just now one example. I hope it will not be another example next month until we do something. And when I'm saying we do something, we shouldn't be only just protesting. That's one way to do things. We need to join together. Our voice should come in a collaborative way, like we accommodate each other's small difference. Only 6% of those high-end people are ruling, next 94% of us. We are a majority, they are making us a minority. I feel pain when she's saying and she's explaining what happened in Manipur. The reflection goes back to my heart when our sisters and our brothers were killed in New Delhi in 1984, and government was there in the center. Now we are complaining that the government not taking any action in Manipur. It was happening right in Delhi and they didn't do anything. And I assure you they will do it again. They are on a systematic Hindu Tattva, you call it program or agenda. It's not gonna work. The way I see people coming together, I think there is a bad news that people lost their life, but the good part out of that is we are coming together. Benjamin Franklin said, we must hang together, otherwise, for rest assured, we will be separately hanged. So it's our choice, whatever we want to do. Thank you very much for the organizer for organizing this rally. And I really appreciate, and I am in solidarity on behalf of Sikh community. Our Supreme Council, Surinderjeet is here. She is elected member of the Gurdwara. So we are always there. Give us a call. Stay united. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brother Kashmir, for that very inspiring talk. I totally agree with you that we all need to be united, and this is a small token of what he wants. But imagine this whole thing has to be filled up next time. Let's try to go and bring the awareness with lots of our friends and families. I would like to now call on our BayArea Muslim community, and he was also ex-board member of the Muslim Community Association, Brother Humayun Sohail, who is here with us. Brothers and sisters, I just want to acknowledge one thing. Today, our protest, you can see that we have, I was just asking who is the youngest here. There was a, when I was walking, there was a baby in the car seat. From there to I have here Brother Tanveer's dad, Ahmed uncle, who is 91 years old, mashallah. Give him a big round of applause. His thirst for the democracy, his thirst for the human rights goes a long way. Whenever he comes here, he always talks about, and the pain you can see in him about the atrocities which is happening in India. And he has